Hello.
And we're up and live! Hello everybody, and welcome back to the League of Ireland. And you're probably wondering what the hell I'm doing on a Wednesday night here this evening around the Shanghai International Circus in China. It's because a certain Idolano is not here this evening. He had to go to he had to go and get his brain checked after his race last night, so that was nice for him to do that. So it's myself, Colin B289, and joining myself this evening is LOI Colin. How are things, Colin?
Hello, all things.
I am very good actually. Just saw a team in purple tonight actually win 2-0, so that was nice. And so far, other results are looking pretty decent, you know. I mean, like, you've got, let's see, Manchester Chargers, 115 Chargers, they're losing 1-0, so that always helps.
Absolutely. It's just things you love to see on a Wednesday night.
No, I just saw a free kick Chelsea were doing there. Oh my days. Doing a tippy-tappy in the wall actually got there first. Anyway, we won't worry about that. We've only got 12 in at the moment. We are missing a few, which is not ideal. We're just going to try and get on this now, see what is going on.
Evan S, first man out on the track in the Alfa Romeo.
Yeah, we've 15 that clicked and only 12 here, so something is not quite right. Luke Dookie is in, so we'll try and find out as we go who's missing. But they can join through quality anyway, so it's not too bad.
Someone that rhymes with trash is coming on.
Trashy, there he is. Griffin is not here, is he?
I'm assuming he's watching the United match. How you put yourself through that, like, for
I wouldn't do that. I just fall asleep watching it, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
I
might turn this race, like.
I just been in a sleepy mood watching Man United. You know what I mean? Like this Manchester United football club we're talking about here. You know what I mean? It's anyway. We will move on from that. We'll see how they finish up. There's still a bit to go yet, so.
Evan S, the first man, he's having a very slow start to the lap, and a very cold tires starting the lap, but sure, look.
I think it depends if your pressures are a bit higher, which I had a little bit high pressures yesterday in qualifying, then I think it's probably okay to do a slow out lap.
Especially with that big straight, you want to have a bit of temp in them, you know.
Anyway, turn 1. You can take so many lines through here. No contacts, thankfully, in qualifying, obviously. Turn 3 is left-hander. You've got to be careful on the throttle. Turn 4 is flat. Don't really recognise it, actually, but this is 5. Again, don't recognise it, but then turn 6 comes up, smacks you in the face. It's a second gear corner. Oh, it runs a little bit wide on the throttle there. You've got a bit too much throttle there early on. 7 is flat. 8, you downshift twice. For me, yeah. That's 7 there. Go to the right hand side for 8 and 9.
Took that very
or 9 and 10 even, sorry.
So Evan did.
He did, absolutely. He's got a car in front of him, a Williams, that needs to get out of his way very shortly.
Had a buttload of power there with the, I think he's on full traction by the looks of it. So.
11, 12, and this is 13. On to the backstreet, probably the most important corner. Trying to steal a bit of slipstream, didn't really gain a lot there, really, to be honest. Should we get a better camera shot, lads? There we go. Here we go. Up the straight there now we can see Evan braking for turn 14, and this is 15, you don't even recognise turn 15. And this is turn 16, the final corner.
Couldn't do that hairpin at all right on Monday.
Oh dear.
Oh, couldn't. Not really light.
John was on intermediates.
Yeah.
He wants to save a set of soft tyres, which we don't really like to see that.
Soft. Well done, game. Carl is also on inters.
Here comes King Papa. And the McLaren is at 33.4. We'll join up now with
Big Dave.
up over that. No, he's invalidated. So big funny guy. That's 32.4, so he's pole and very comfortably so at the moment. There's Sutty now. On pretty good middle sector he did there actually. He mightn't be too far off this. Oh, 2 tenths, not too bad. On a 7, what about
Lucky Nut Shot?
What about Ryan Curran? He pits. So yeah, we're gonna go with Lucky here.
Obviously John O will be before Lucky, but I think Lucky's the next one up. Yeah, he definitely is. But the Williams are doing a toe.
Look at this.
Not a great one at that.
Oh, it's enough, it'll do.
This guy's breaking right. Ooh, a bit wide.
That's the problem, you carry a lot of speed in, you'd force remember to break a small bit earlier.
Yeah.
When you're doing a toe. And here comes Lucky now. Oh, he's very wide, but he just about gets away with it. 31.9 though.
Reasonable.
Nut shot looking pretty good. Up over that, invalidates again.
Bart Ford in the other Ferrari, he just started the lap.
He has. We may as well go with him. Why not?
Tier 4 champion.
We may as well look at this Ferrari. So this is 7 then, and this is turn 7, absolutely flat out. And 8 then, you downshift a couple of times, so you do for 9 and 10 then. You gotta be careful on the throttle, can't go full throttle because you would spin the car. Spin the wheels as I've done all week, and that's 51.6 total for the middle. That's not too bad actually.
Nope.
So here's this camera shot again, which I particularly don't like. It's DKF1 and Ryan Curran are on laps at the moment. So here comes Barter now. Oh, he comes in the pits. He was teasing us, wasn't he?
Mhm.
Anyway, we have a bit of a break in the action here, so why don't I give you a little full-time score, shall we? Aston Villa 1, Manchester City 0.
Fantastic.
Yeah, boy. I mean, it's good for Manchester City. I mean, like, when they don't score, they hardly ever win. Oh! Chelsea hit the bar, but we won't worry about that for a second. As here comes Ryan Curran.
Hmm.
24.1 for the first sector. It's not too bad actually. It's not bad at all.
No, definitely not.
We have a car stopped at the last corner. I don't know who it is. Haas car. Probably Lukey Dookie. Takes turn 9 in fourth. There's a little bit. Not as much power really. 51.9. It's a little bit slower than the likes of Funny Guy and Lucky Nut Shot a little while ago. Oh, you have to turn out of the corner, got a little bit of oversteer through 13 onto the back straight. As I believe takes that pretty nicely. Oh, just a little bit of snap of oversteer again, just on the exit of turn 14. And here we go now to the line, and Ryan doesn't take the shortest route to the line, and he's 4 tenths off. What about DKF1? As DKF1's just left the
left the
session. Yuki Duki is on a lap but not a quick one, so Sutty's just starting, so we'll go with Sutty.
It's going to die. One. There we go.
Oh dear, and Ryan Curran has been disqualified for parking in a dangerous location.
Oh Jesus!
So the man who set second fastest lap time will now be starting at the back.
Last.
As
Jono just started a soft lap here.
DKF1.
I'm expecting to see a nice bit of a delta for him.
Can you join, Dave? Or? I think DKF1 has a bit of an issue. Can you invite him again, Connell?
He should be able to join through the group. I've sent about 40 invites into there. See can I find him on the crossplay thing. Hold on now.
Should be appearing online.
Yeah. There we go.
And Funny Guy goes fastest by 1/100th of a second. What about his teammate? He goes P3. Sutty baby does. So Funny Guy and Lucky on the front row for the moment. John Ronald coming onto the back straight. What's he going to be setting out in the third sector even? Sorry. Haskell a little bit in front of him. We don't need that now.
Let's see what sort of speed he's going to be hitting here now at the end.
3:31 at the end of that straight.
Which is quick enough, car.
Yeah, absolutely. Don't think Jono expects to be on poles. I think he set his car up to be quick
in the race.
In a straight line like that type of situation. Here he comes.
Great last corner.
31-2, just less than a tenth off pole. So
very competitive lap, to be fair.
Good effort there from Jono.
Yeah, definitely. King Papa is also now on his second lap or third lap.
He is 400s up. Oh, Bart was on a lap actually. We'll go with him. No, he's not. It's up over that. Sorry. So we'll go with King Papa. Yeah, you're right.
Oh, just gets beached. Billy cars are terrible for that. He's 1.5 tenths up, just over.
And he's got time.
Yes.
He'll have time in that, 100%.
He's lost the car a slight bit there, but he's not too bad. Oh, he's all the time in the world to think about where he's going to brake, but easier said than done. Takes it all right. You don't want to clip that inside curve too much because it is raised, so the car will, hop and bounce a bit all over the place.
Just a bit of understeer through the last corner. Yeah, only improves by 2/10. He's got time in that lap.
Position, but he definitely has time in there.
Carl is 5 seconds up.
Finished the lap. P6 he goes.
Carl's 5 seconds up. Ten guys going to improve on a 45-2. He does a 32-2.
P5
for him.
Peanut shots coming up now to the final corner.
Trying to find out whether he was up or not, but we don't know. Oh, he's pitted.
Oh, he's in. Sandbagging.
Oh, I think he was actually off on that.
Big Dave is out of fuel.
Just get more buck fast in the car. That'll get the fuel all up. I'm sure Dave's got plenty of them. There's Griffin.
Oh Jesus, the night game finishes and he joins. Man City are now gone fourth.
Yeah, we just have full time at Old Trafford, so like Manchester United Football Club have won, but you know what? It's not a bad night for Liverpool, I have to say.
No.
Up over that now. There's Griffin's in game chat. And through sector 2, 52-1, so that's definitely not up there with the really quick lads, unfortunately. From his point of view, but let's see what he can do now. It's only 3/10 of a second covering the top 5. Actually, just pick that up there. Less than half second covering the top 6, and Bartify can definitely get within half second, so should have a competitive battle for pole here. 3 minutes to go. And we'll see what sort of that Lukey Dookie can do. We know he can pull a lap out. The one thing that won't be happening, unfortunately, is Ryan Curran won't be going anywhere. 32.8 for Uppo that, and now Lukey Dookie 2 seconds up through sector 1. That helps. He wants to improve on a 38.6. You're seeing a lot of lads actually here doing maybe 2 runs in qualifying to save a set of soft tyres for the race. Oh, here it comes out. The cars are going to start coming out of the pit lane then out the bottom of the screen. Start to see Mercedes and a Williams on circuit. So Lucky will be first and then it'll be Jono. Dookie on to the back straight. Let's see his speed through the speed trap at the end of the straight here. He's maxing at just touching 330s. He's probably running more wing than what Jono's running. For example, through turn 16 now, final corner, right hander, takes it in 5th gear, tries to just take a bit of curb on the outside, but not fully, and he takes provisional pole. Look at that, on a 31.918. That is the lap time, that's the marker. Can anyone beat it? This man's going to have first attempt. I think Uppo that isn't on the lap, he isn't, so will be Lucky Nutshot. Who's going to have first attempt? The
race, and he's mentioned something about a 31.3 he got.
Yeah.
So he's going to be hopefully a bit quicker than his current lap. You'd like to think.
Absolutely.
But I did the same thing myself. Was 5/10 off my best lap on Monday.
Yep, I was
30.8 was my best lap in qualies. So.
Yeah, I did a 30.8 as well, but we had bad conditions, you know, at the end of our session, which wasn't ideal, so I never really got a solid run at it. But here we go then. This is the fight for pole position. Lucky Nutshot is first up, followed by Jono, and then King Papa, so we will knock them off 1 by 1. Funny guys actually stayed in the pits, and so was Sooty. That is interesting. So they don't think pole position's that important. To be honest, I don't think it is around here. Just for the pride, really, isn't it? And Lucky purple first sector, 1.5 tenths up through sector 1. That's a very good start for him. Flat out then through 7. And then you want to downshift a couple of times. Make sure you make the corner. Then get to the right hand side, 3rd gear. And then you want to short shift to 4th. That's exactly what I've done all week and failed miserably, to be honest.
31.5 tenths up, so at the moment he's on for pole. 2.5 tenths up now.
2.25 of a second up, so yeah, he is on course for
Jono
pole
is
position.
also 2.5 tenths up. Oh, he's lost the time in the middle sector though. He's now he's a 100th down. So he's lost the time in the middle sector.
Yeah, we'll go with Jono shortly, but here's Lucky. Braking now for turn 14. Can you get to the apex? He does, very nicely. 1 corner to go, 1 decision to make. Where do you brake for turn 16? Downshift once. Oh, he downshifts twice. Turned it a little bit late there, Lucky, but what can he do? No, he had the toe. He had the toe.
John only loses the car in the last corner. He does, yeah, loses 2 tenths there.
Carl's up
now.
Yeah, Lucky didn't have the toe, did he? That might have been Scooter's lap time first time round.
Maybe.
We have a spinner. Evans
goes P4.
Oh my god, that's very close. What about Carl?
Yeah.
It's 10th up. Has he got any time in the final sector?
Tier 4 champ Art 4, what? Where will he go? He goes P1!
Carl loses it! And Carl loses it!
And Bartford takes pole position in China with a 131.7. Where did that come out of? Where did that come out of? What a lap!
So Bartford takes pole. Sorry, Bartford, I wasn't on board with you, mate. I didn't even think I wasn't even looking at you there. Sorry about that.
What a lap! The last second.
Right, just 2 seconds, guys. But you're not missing anything. I just need to try and see if I can send an invite here because we have a bit of an issue.
I sent him already.
Yeah, let's see what happens there now. Just 1 or 2 issues with people joining the lobby, unfortunately. Okay, so we have got Bartford on pole position from, what am I doing? Bartford on pole position from Lukey Dukey P2. Funny Guy is P3. Lucky Nut Shot needs to change that flag, but he's P4 anyway. King Papa 5th, John 06th, Sutty 7th, Carl 8th, Oppo that 9th, Evan S and P10, DKF 1 11th, Griffin 12th, and Ryan Curran, unfortunately, is P13 and got disqualified. Interesting to see what he would have been in all that, actually, if he got a chance to set a final lap, but fortunately he didn't. But there are no points for qualifying, thankfully, from my point of view as well, because now, guys, please don't ready up straight away if you actually have a chance. We're going to see if we can try and get... Oh, we have some cloudy conditions, Connell.
Greasy.
DKF1 has joined. He probably won't be able to take the start, but he might be able to join once the race actually starts. Ryan Curran had that, I think, before in Mexico, if I remember correctly. So just be careful he doesn't jump it, Connell, if you don't mind. Can you just go on board with him?
Who's this, DK?
Yeah, just make sure his AI doesn't jump the start, because there is a tendency that can happen. Yeah, he needs to restart his game. That was... So yeah, Villa go into 3rd in the Premier League. City dropped to 4th. Interesting.
Oh dear.
Here we are, we're on the way. Someone must have readied up very quickly there.
Yeah, DK jumps to start. We are underway for the Chinese Grand Prix.
Yeah, if DK
Dartford gets a good start anyway, up into turn 1.
And he's on the hard
pass
tyre.
Go up the inside. Oh Jesus, he's lost 2 places already, has he?
He's up the inside and he is through, is he? Oh, we've a yellow flag. That is Ryan Curran gone straight on, and we have a virtual safety car.
Safety car? No.
Virtual safety car is
Ryan Curran. I think his wheel is a bit mangled.
Okay.
So I think he's going to be disqualified now.
It's DKF. Oh, safety car. We have a safety car.
Jesus. Yeah,
and he is disqualified. There you are. So Lukey Dukey makes a clean move into turn 1, which is a good start, obviously. We have had issues with that this week, but... So, can DKF1 actually join? Can he actually take control of his car now? He did join, didn't he? Definitely joined.
How do I take control of my car? You select the car up in the spectator menu, click X, and then
go through.
take control.
Yeah, just go through these names here, DK, if you're looking at the stream. Just go through the names, find your name, and then it'll give you an option here. Look, it should give you the option to take control from here then. Now, unfortunately, mate, I do need you to give back those positions back to P11 if you don't mind, because your AI jumped the start, so that's a bit of an issue. And you can see, look, Carl, Upboard, and Evan all lost the place to DK, so that is something that needs to be addressed, unfortunately. Anybody pitting at the end of this first lap? Yes, we have Evan pitting.
He got damaged from Ryan Curran's car.
So he went to the medium. So I wonder now, would he now go to the hard tyre? DK still not in yet, but I wonder, has he actually joined and he's just a ghost on our end? Didn't this happen before to, was it Jack Does Games, I think?
Where it was, car was ghosting.
Remember that in Las Vegas, I think? You were in that race. You should know.
Yeah, he ghosted through me, sure.
Yeah.
And got in position.
I wonder, is he actually in the car, but he's actually a ghost for everybody?
I'm not sure.
Oh, it's raining. Hang on a second. It is raining.
So Bart, for going on the hards, he mustn't have looked at the weather at all.
I say this rain has come earlier than they thought it was going to come. Oh, what do you do? It's not dry enough yet though it's not wet enough yet for intermediates. Will someone gamble here and pit for inters? So that's why they all stayed out behind the safety car, didn't they?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'll get telemetry up, lads, by the way. Sorry, I know you're missing much at the moment, but will anyone pit? Someone at the back might take a chance here. What does Lukey Dookie do here? Let's see. Let's go through the field. Let's see what they're all going to do. Well, the top three stay out. Jono stays out. And Oppo, that pits. Someone at the back was always going to take a chance at that, weren't they, really?
Well, this is a very mad start. The rain is very light though.
Yeah, absolutely.
Very light.
So let's have a look. Does it look ready for intermediate? It actually doesn't really, does it, at the moment? I mean, if you look at qualifying, Jono and Carl, I thought would be straight in for the intermediates. Still isn't in that car yet, as far as I can see. Just look at his throttle and braking, though. Is that? Yeah. So Dave, if you're listening there, right? Go to the spectator menu here. You have your name here. You press X. And you should then be able to take control of your car from here. No, not race director. From the spectator menu here. So if you're in the lobby, you should then have access. So press square on my end, which comes up with the spectator menu. Then you press your name, find your name up here, then press it, and it should say take control.
Safety car is in, by the way.
Yeah, safety
It's
car
starting to rain a little bit heavier now.
is in. Lukey Dookie is weaving around on the back straight, but what you don't want to do is weave too much and hit the wall. Someone did that recently. I can't remember who it was though. Do you know who it was, Connell, by any chance?
Recently?
As in a couple of...
What, about 2 years ago?
About a year ago. It started this game.
No, it wasn't. It was 2 years ago.
Alright.
F1 2021, Colin.
I didn't think it was. I was in Aston Martin anyway. And Lukey Dookie is not gone yet. What's he going to do? Is he going to come straight into pits? No, he goes round. Remember, they've no DRS enabled or anything, as DK is giving places back for the start. Thank you, Dave.
And he's on the way again.
So he's back to P11, so no penalty there for him for jumping the start.
Oh, someone's gone very wide. Griffin.
Oh, Griffin's gone wide. And Carl
gets a 5 seconds.
No, that's overtaking Dave.
Oh.
That's overtaking DK.
Feck. Look, enough worship these things happen.
Yeah, oh, and Evans up the Evans trying to go around the outside of Carl. And Evan burns the battery on exit and it's through, so Carl's had a bit of a nightmare. He's probably waiting for an overtake, really, wasn't he? Waiting to overtake somebody and then... So yeah, that's the situation there. Let's go with Lucky Nutshot for the moment on King Papa. Oh, these are the worst conditions in my view. I actually don't mind intermediates, but these are the worst ones. When it's on the crossover. Lucky burning the battery, trying to get in the slipstream of King Papa. Baines. Is he trying to get up the inside? He thought better of it. Big funny guy probably has no battery left at this stage, and they're all staying out for another lap.
That's referring to Colin was back in September 2022, so just over a year ago.
Alright, excellent. It was good fun though, it was funny.
No.
It was very funny actually.
In fairness, Bartford's doing a good job here to keep up with these lads on the hards.
Tell you what,
the hards are crap in this.
the hards in these conditions are a bit of a nightmare, right, aren't they? Because
but I put it this way, he'd be slower in the dry as well. So, you know.
Oh, absolutely. And you can see Oppo that is losing. He's already 5 seconds off the pack. So it's
way too early to pit.
It's not ready for intermediates yet.
Definitely isn't.
It's getting there.
I'd say lap 7 will be on.
Oh, these can change very quickly. We know that. All it takes is one. I mean, in qualifying for us yesterday, it was 1 minute, and genuinely, it was soaking.
Stopping. Yeah.
Now I know it's different in qualifying because you don't have the major crossover. Because what happens in quali is all you need is to be wet in one place. If Bartford's going to have a look, and he is up the inside, and he's going to take the lead. What about funny guy in all this? Is he going to have a little dive up the inside and do a saucy on it? No, he doesn't. The AlphaTauri in this tier learned his lesson, unlike the other one.
Yes.
Had to get that one in there. Sorry, Steve. Well, sorry, but not sorry.
Steve would be struggling in these conditions.
Well, you have a liner for that, so you can come up with that liner if you want.
Look, it's really shiny the wet lads. The arrest, by the way, is enabled, so.
And he's 9 seconds off. Look, you can see it to back up over that. He's a long way behind, so the Inters are just overheating.
Well, there's zero surface water, zero. It's going to be a long time before these are kind of up to scratch.
Absolutely. Let's just keep an eye up. Oh, that's not losing as much time at the moment. He's losing a little bit of time, but not as much. I suppose this middle sector's going to say much as Griffin is round. Is that the start of it now? And Funny Guy is side by side, and he's got DRS open, and there's 3 wide down the back straight. But it's actually Bartlett's got to get out of there. Oh, Bartlett's got to get out of there, hasn't he? And Funny Guy goes a little bit too wide. Oh, this is the carbon copy of yesterday, but there's no contact, not much contact, thankfully. Seeing those 3 cars out front. Oh, Bartlett's gone very wide, and King Papa's going to have a look here. DRS open. Lucky is just dropping back to have a little look. And Jono's going to go around the outside of Sooty Baby now. And Sooty has got to get out of the throttle and on the brakes because Jono is through. Sooty's going to be disadvantaged now in these conditions, and so is Carl, because Carl obviously their teammates are actually racing, which isn't ideal from their points of view. It's all kind of bunched between the top 7 at the moment, though, as it kind of wasn't qualifying. But Funny Guy now takes the lead. But let's see what's going to happen here now. Uppo, that is still 18 seconds behind DKF1, so... Yellow flag, it's Griffin again. We won't go with him, we know what's happened there.
Chase Griffin reverse straight back onto the track, no messing. Funny Guy not an ounce of battery to his name. Lukey now with DRS.
There's the Christmas light. Just getting into the festive spirit, isn't he, really?
Funny Guy's gonna break slate. Yellow flag, this is Griffin spinning again.
Oh, Funny Guy's too deep, surely, isn't he?
Way too deep. Oh,
what a switchback from
choreographed.
Lukey Dookie. That's a Ryan Dav-esque switchback on China. Tommy knows all about that. And Funny Guy goes too wide through the final corner, and he is going to get punished.
The only clean racing Ryan Dav ever did. What?
Wasn't my comments, Dav, mate, if you're watching. Top 5 now, all bunched up. It's basically a race of 2 at home. You've got the top 5, and then you've got everyone behind Carl, really.
Yeah.
In a race on their own.
Carl is really struggling in these conditions. Really struggling.
Yeah, absolutely. I wonder what...
Evan, who, no offense to him, Carl is definitely quicker than Evan, but Evan can just plant the throttle with the full traction and not have to worry about it. Carl, I watched his throttle, he's very sensitive with it, he's really scared to put the power down. It's not, he's kind of driving like it's already wet, but it's so hard when you want to actually put the foot down.
It's hard to know how much grip you actually have out there, that's the thing. I can actually understand that from experience myself, because I'm never any good in these conditions in Tier 1.
Yeah.
As I get reminded all the time.
Hopefully if I reserve this season Tier 1 will be wet, might have some chance of points.
Here comes King Papa having a look at Funny Guy when that red light is flashing. Is he going to send one up the inside? He does. Can he slow it down? Just about. No contact. No contact. Good driver from the boys, to be fair.
Just meant to say there as well, sure, wouldn't Dylan be making cement with their sandcastles with all the sandbags in his car? Evan S so past Carl, but Carl gets a lovely switch back on him. Back up ahead, Evan S went way too deep into the second last corner.
Carl's losing a second a lap. Uppo that is losing way too much time. Those inters are not working.
Sooty is ever so slightly closing up onto the... Well, he's not driving like that anyway.
Not like that. Yes, King Papa, is he going to send it up the inside of Funny Guy? He thinks better of it, but he brakes too late, and actually has to just put his car up the inside. Funny Guy! Bit of contact, and can Lucky not shot now. Get up the inside into turn 7. I don't think he'll be able to hold it around.
The track is a bit dodgy at this point now, to be honest.
And Uppo that is pitted.
He's going to retire, I'd say.
Hopefully not.
Jesus, a bit lane regardless. Going back onto soft tyres. This is so similar to the Russia race we had on F1 2021, where half the grid were on intros, half were on slicks. Oh! He got loses the car!
King Papa.
And that's going to give Lucky Nutshot the position onto the straight. Not ideal, but Lucky should have DRS.
Yeah,
you will both have DRS.
The detection point is way before the last corner. As Bartafar and Lukey are side by side down the back straight. Who's going to slow it down?
Bartafar going to park that on the apex now. Yeah, good move. Yeah, well done.
Good stuff. Nothing wrong with that whatsoever.
Means the whistle that was.
Lucky should be able to close up to Funny Guy, I believe. Well, none of his driving like that. Went a bit too wide there, but burns the battery. I suppose he's got spare battery. As Sooty pits. So what is he going to pit onto? Is it sure it's going to be intermediates, isn't it?
I would say so.
This is too early, surely. Has he got wing damage? No, he doesn't. He is just pitting for intermediates. So we'll have to keep a very close eye on his lap times now in comparison to TKF1 in front of him and Kyle and Jono basically. So he's rejoined 29 seconds off the lead. It's getting there. It's getting to inters, but I don't think it's there yet. I want bad if it gets a little bit out of shape through turn 12 or turn 11. It was actually went a little bit wide and got a little bit out of shape, got a bit too throttle happy, as I like to say. Here comes Ookie Dookie again though. Here he comes. And where is Bartafar? There he is, but Bartafar goes a little bit wide, and here goes Switchback again, and Funny Guy is also going to go through on Bartafar. Bartafar running a little bit wide into the runoff area there. And Sooty's still 28 seconds off the lead, so it was 29, wasn't it? So I don't think we're far away for some intermediate conditions here. Just going to say, would it be worth Carl to pit maybe, because he could get his 5 seconds and then try and get an undercut, but not yet.
Not now, it's definitely inters now, no way.
Maybe that's because dry tyres are going off potentially as well. There could be that going on too, couldn't there?
Oh well, they're going to be wearing as usual, I think. So it's still classed as dry. It's as stupid, but it's just, yeah.
Stupid, is it? Stupid.
Stupid, but
anyway.
Just wash your back for out. Oh, excuse me, sorry lads.
Someone's
is
tired.
Struggling a little bit. Oh well, up to 6 o'clock.
And Jono's past King Papa in there, so Papa's
probably bad for. Misjudges the braking zone terribly. Goes very wide. He's now really struggling on the power on those hard tyres. The mediums would be probably a bit more worn by now, but
Lucky losing it as well. There's quite a few of them really losing it. And Bart's got no DRS. He wasn't within the second in the detection zone.
Lucky and Big Dave go for the move. Luke and Big Dave is into the lead.
Can he slow it down?
Goes wide though again.
No, he did well. He did well. He actually basically squared the corner off. Actually, that was smart. That was actually smart.
Jono going down to first gear in the hairpin. I pray for you.
And so he's now still 28 seconds off the lead. There's Carl Pitts, and so does DK.
Yeah. He's nothing to lose, is he? Crossover, I'd say, is around now. Do you think, Colin?
Yeah, absolutely. Carl's too. Oh, you're too cautious, Carl. You're too cautious in that pit lane.
Who's your man did that in Abu Dhabi again? He put on the pit limiter halfway down, did he?
No, it was Rando in Spain. That was funny.
I can't remember who it was who did it in Abu Dhabi a few games ago.
Oh, Lahane.
Lahern, yeah. Bronies didn't turn off his speed limiter. So funny.
So he's on the cusp. He's 9.5 seconds ahead of DKF1.
Oh, Bartford is really struggling now. Jono is a bit low on ERS, but he's into the 1 second now of this little train.
Wide
which isn't
again.
too bad for him. Yeah. You can see now the hards are much worse. Even if the mediums are more worn than the hards, the mediums will be better than the softer compound. Yeah.
It's just the temperature and the softer compound.
Yeah.
That's what it is really. But now Sutty's still 29 seconds off the lead. Oh, he's struggling a little bit there.
Also, you have to remember, John is probably running lower wings as well. Funny guy goes wide again, but he gets a really nice run by going wide off the corner.
He's just squaring the corner off.
Yeah.
Oh, Jono runs very wide. Bartford runs wide on the exit.
Runs wide.
But he ran over the first curb.
Yeah.
We've just got gap to lead ahead, and Sutty only 30 seconds behind, so he's still not gaining on them.
No. Oh, the Inter's actually slower at the moment. Bartford is taking really tight lines in turn 1, way too tight. He's just not opening the corner for himself at all.
There's quite a few lines you can take through turn 1 though, as you know yourself, so there's King Papa's after catching back up
best
now.
way to do it is go as wide as you can, and then just literally cut the corner in half. It's such a weird line to take, but it's, as I said, Colin, you can take many lines through there. It's very easy corner to defend from the outside anyway.
Yeah, what you don't want to do is go up the inside and embarrass somebody out of the way. You don't want to do that, really, do you? Oh, Lukey's round! Oh, can he save it? He just about does, but he loses the position to Lucky. Not shot.
The half spin.
He just had a bit of a half spin.
Jono tried to go for it, but Jono, he saw his name in lights, but then Lukey loses the car. The Haas. So Jono got the place back for Lukey. Look at that, 90% battery there. I think Jono might be overtaken here by King Papa. Jono's not interested in fighting it, yeah, as he shouldn't be. Now you can see the droplets are starting to kind of stay on the track because it is standing water.
DKF1 is now starting to match the leaders on intermediates.
Oh,
and Lukey pits.
Very slow.
Lukey pits. So where's he going to come out now in comparison to Sutty and DKF1? Here he comes.
Oof.
Evan S carries on. It looks a lot heavier now, doesn't it, though, to be fair? And Lukey is in front of Sutty, baby, so that's... He's not that far ahead of him, though.
No.
And DKF1, look at that, the gap was 9.5 seconds to Sutty a while ago, it's now 5.8.
A pit stop in dry conditions is around 20 seconds, so...
22 seconds.
Yeah.
What's the gaps now? Gap is now... Still 38
32.
seconds. It's 38 seconds to DKF1 as King Papa runs wide, and Jono will have to position this time. Doesn't need to worry about being under braking or anything.
No. Jono's on very low gears. It's absolutely killing him.
Oh,
I don't know though if he's still using manual gears or automatic gears.
I think it's still automatic, but I could be wrong.
Yeah.
And if I am, I apologise, Jono.
Now King Papa is going to be going past Jono here, I think. He's yellow flag, Ryan Curran, but
no, it's not.
it's the Haas of Griffin, I think, coming out of the pits. There was a bit of a flash of yellow there anyway. Who's going to bite the dust here now?
Too wide. He's too wide,
Is
King Papa.
Hawthorne going to pit? No, he doesn't.
Lucky does.
Oh, Lucky, no shots in.
I think it's because DKF1 is
King Papa is also in.
DKF1
King Papa's going to hit the wall. Oh my bloody god.
Done Lewis Hamilton, is he?
He absolutely clattered the wall out of it. I'm very surprised he didn't retire the car now, to be brutally honest with you.
He's sure they got wing damage, so is it? Yeah, he does.
He's after breaking his full wing, he clattered the wall.
He absolutely hockeyed it, did he?
Oh, stop.
As Evan S is pitted now as well for intermediate, so what will the front three do about that? So gap now is 19.8 seconds back to Lucky Nutshot, from Lucky Nutshot ahead of Jono. So Lucky's actually cleared Lukey in now, but he was ahead of him all the whole time, wasn't he, actually? DKF1 has actually climbed up onto the back of King Papa now. Yeah, look, you can see Lukey's taking lap time out of it. 19.1 is the gap now. .0. It's either the drive tyres are going off or Inters are now the right tyre. I think Inters are the right tyre. That'd be my view at the moment. But yeah, look at the time he's taking out now. 17 seconds he's down to now to Jono. But will the intermediates make it to the end though? We do know the Inters are quite a hard tyre to kind of get to the end and make them last more than 10 laps. Here comes Funny Guy into the pit lane. Oh, he's overshot it! Look at that! And he just avoids the wall!
Jesus.
Better for Jono stay out, but I'm not sure why Jono stayed out, to be honest with you. Lucky's taking seconds out of him.
Lucky's coming past him here anyway. Yellow flag down the back, it's Griffin.
Griffin again.
Griffin's giving full beans anyway, he doesn't give a shit about the wet.
So where's Lucky going to be in comparison to Funny Guy? He should be there somewhere.
Well past.
And he's
Lucky
well
also
clear.
coming past. Yeah.
So the undercut is worked. It is now.
Jono and Rashford stayed out way too late.
They're way too long with this, aren't they?
Way too bad.
They're now going to be racing King Papa possibly now.
Oh, they're going to be behind DK, I think.
I don't think they'll be that far down. Let's have a look. No, DK 34 seconds on. Oh, they won't be at the moment, but I tell you what, they gotta make sure they get round okay here.
I would say the Inter is definitely quicker.
Yeah, it just would be interesting if someone went on a new set of slick. Oh, Jono's gone too wide, broke on the curb. Not very clever that, Jono, I have to say. I've done it myself, so I can't say much, but I'm better for struggling on traction. Jono's starting to burn it. That tells you, that gives you a sign. Gives you a sign, doesn't it, straight away that he's coming in. Lucky's only 13 seconds behind him, so I think Jono.
Well, Lucky caught up. In that case, then he caught up 2.5 seconds that lap.
He did, and he stays out again.
Oh, Jono.
And Bartova now pits, and he's very cautious going into the pit lane. There's usually 22 seconds, but I think
Jono has not pitted at all, so
Ferrari get to work, but he's going to be passed by Lucky Nutshot and Funny Guy and Lukey. Dukey's on the back of Funny Guy now. Is the rain ending shortly? I mean, goodness knows, Rando.
It looks brighter though, does it?
I don't know.
Just watch the time. Lucky just made him after making up 6/10 on Jono through that first corner alone.
And Bartova's in between King Papa and Lukey Dukey. He's 6 seconds behind. He's a lot of work to do to make that time up. I know 3 laps on intermediates might be quite beneficial at the end, but let's remember here, Rando, even if the rain stops, Jono still has to pit again. But then of course if it goes to dry, then everyone else will stop. So yeah, actually I know what he's doing. I just answered my own question there. Silly me. As Oppo that has finally pitted for intermediates. Jono just about slows it down. He goes round again, does Jono? So there's something going on here, isn't there?
Like he's just losing time. I don't understand.
It must be about
Like-
to dry up. It's the only
Like
reason.
there's
Otherwise,
a method to Jono's madness all the time. He always has a reason for why he did it, but this one now,
I'm kind of struggling to see it, I have to say, but we'll wait and see.
see if it does dry up. I don't think it's going to dry up in time. The flag, that's Griffin.
Oh, hold on.
He has crashed the car, and that's a safety car. Oh my god.
Well then, maybe Jono was the
I think
smart
all
one
these others
after all.
they're all gonna stay out though.
Not necessarily. Like, Evans pitted now, and Sutty's pitted, so I would reckon DK and Carl now should pit because they have a free stop now, haven't they?
Mhm.
Especially with Carl, because Carl has got 6 laps on the intermediate, so he might technically now try and get in on his next set of inters, I would have thought. Oh, Bodas should stay out. He's just pitted, so he will stay out. Yeah, some of the lads will now pit for a new set of inters. I think Lucky will be okay. Funny Guy will be okay. Lukey is touch and go. I think Bartfa and King Papa will be fine. What's Bartfa's penalty, by the way? Oh, it's 3 seconds.
3 seconds.
Isn't ideal, that, actually, I have to say. John's gonna watch the Delta.
He
Look
was
at
very
that.
quick. He nearly came to a full stop there.
Yeah, it is Randall. Jono pits this time. And no, he's fine. That's the way you should take
Lucky
that
he's
pit
gonna
lane.
stay out, is he?
I would
Yes.
assume so. Yeah, he does. He keeps track
So it's
position.
Big Dave, Lucky.
I think these
Yes.
guys should. Yeah, I think they're right to do what they're doing. Bartifer should also stay out.
Does. King Papa now.
Interesting.
John's
Jono goes
gone
soft.
Oh, he's definitely not changed his thing, has he? Jono always has a habit of never changing his tyres.
I think DK should pit here, and he does. And I think Carl.
Because I'm not aware of a glitch this game with the tyres, so
Carl should pit as well, and he does. Carl's got a free stop as long as he's aggressive at the pit lane. Oh wait, actually he mightn't do, because now they're after catching the safety car. Ah, Carl, come on, man. He needs to be quicker than that. He might actually lose a position to Evans because he was so cautious. And Dave's
Yeah.
gone. Hang on, DK's gone full wet.
oh. Oh, and
So we've got one person
Carl's
gone
gone
onto
soft
soft.
also. Right.
Who's right here, lads?
I can tell you now, lads. This it's not soft conditions. It's not soft conditions. Definitely is not. And at this rate, it will not go. It will not go dry. I can tell you that for free. It would not go dry.
This reminds me of a little. I wonder, is Josh Nader in the chat by any chance? Because this reminds me of this one-liner I had before.
My
Remember?
so-called veteran.
This friend, Funny Guy. Remember that in Spa? Funny Guy's on the mediums. Are we saying the same thing about Carl and Jono today? And DK on the full wet. That is surely a mistake. It's definitely. I can tell you now, it's not soft, but it's definitely not full wet.
Oh yeah.
So whose weather forecast is right? Is this Jono and Carl's, or is it DK's? Because if it's heavy rain coming, the soft tyre is by far the wrong tyre to be on. I would suspect that's a mistake from DKF1. I would say he'll probably pit at the end of this lap to get to correct that. Jono stays out anyway, and DK has pitted.
Definitely wasn't a mistake then if the Carl and Jono, who
Yeah.
I know are in the same party because we just left it before we started. So they're clearly influencing each other's decisions.
So interesting now, what does DKF1 go on to now? He's going intermediate, which is a choice I would personally make in these conditions, but let's go out front then. And there shouldn't be any fueling issues. 2 safety cars in wet conditions, there shouldn't be anybody. Any fueling issues. Thankfully Spider and Cav aren't in this lobby anymore, you know, because if they were then they might have a few fueling issues. It must be due to dry up. It's the only reason they've done that. Because, like, the spray doesn't look great on my end at all.
No.
Trying to stay off board as much as I can, because I do. Yeah, you can see the spray. Like, if you go on board, we'll have a look down the back straight here now. So if we can get a camera shot here now. So, oh no, not that. Here we are now. Let's see the spray coming off these cars and off the tyres. There is spray there, isn't there? Offline in particular. Are we going to get the safety car in this lap? Oh, that's close. It'll be a disaster for the leaders. And it is!
Oh
my days, so lucky he has to back this up early.
So late.
I tell you who's going to be under pressure here, the lads on the soft tyre, because they would have had no time to build up temperature. So lucky he has to back this up, and he's gone through the final corner. Funny guy,
start as well.
Caught a little bit on the back foot there.
Bart 4 is now on the arse. I just want to see what the softs are like here now. It's not soft conditions, I don't know what the 2 boys are at. Oh. It's not look too bad there, but how is this working? Do you know what I mean?
And Bartford's around the outside, trying to go around the outside of Lukey Dukey's going to have to go the long way around turn 6.
Ooh.
And Lucky goes wide.
Swapping positions.
He's not. Bartford's trying to get a better traction, and he got it. Lukey got a little bit out of shape, and Bartford is through. We're looking at the battle for the lead here. We've got Funny Guy and Lucky Nutshot.
Jono was all over the arse King Papa here. What are these softs at?
But how is
like,
Carl
is it glitched or what? I don't know what's going on, because to me it looks like it's sopping. Carl is just he doesn't want to put the throttle down. He's struggling so much. I'm watching his throttle. He's shitting himself with the throttle. Excuse my French. He just doesn't want to go near the throttle pedal. As Evan S can just example there, full throttle out of that turn in these conditions.
Is that car running wide?
Cheating. It is, guys. After losing the car, I think.
But if we're trying to have a little look at Funny Guy, but he ain't gonna make it from there. Runs a little bit wide himself, but will get better traction. Is he gonna go up the inside of Funny Guy? No, he's not there. Thank God. Oh, he runs wide though, and Lukey Dukey might have a little bit of a look here. These things better of it. Bartford's still on the back of Funny Guy. I think Bartford's the quickest driver in these conditions, but his 3-second penalty could be very costly.
Oh, he's going to be, I'd say, down near the back at this point.
Well, you never know. If there's no safety cars now in the end, he might be able to get
something. Oh, look how quick he is off that corner. Oh my goodness.
Oh, he was half tempted to send it, but Funny Guy's gone very wide. Unfortunately for Bartford, he followed him, went a little bit wide himself.
Oh, Funny Guy is very, very slow in these conditions.
Oh, and Bartford runs a little bit wide. I hope he didn't get damaged from that, did he? Is there a bit of understeer? Lukey Dukey round the outside. He's not going to get round there. I think it's Big Funny Guy's the one that's really struggling in these conditions, though.
See if you think lost the car up over that is
Oh,
past him.
Bradford's too wide through 11.
He's been doing a lot of leaving, hasn't he?
Yeah, he's missed his
You got to
breaking
look
point
at it.
there.
Oh,
look
he's
at him!
gone.
Did he save it? Don't think he did. No, he didn't.
He did. No, he didn't.
Jono's
There's
up into
back.
fourth.
Oh my goodness, we're like Jono was ahead of the two Inter lads. S on his arse now, up to going up the inside, is he? Oh, looks like Jono can get a bit of the straight line speed. Nevertheless, still going to go for it.
Oh, he's hit him.
Oh, there's a bit of contact. Jono stays ahead.
King Papa might have
Evan
lost
went for a bit of a weird move there.
King Papa might have lost his wing there. Bartopher and Carl and DRS is
enables.
enables.
That's
Oh!
after the safety car.
And King Papa's in the wall. That'll be safety car.
Yeah, it could be. Yes.
And it is a safety car. Right. I briefly caught that actually on my end.
Oh, John, oh, Jesus Christ. He had to. Everyone looked at how slow they are in turn one, their deltas.
Yeah, I briefly caught that, and what happened there was King Papa actually went off the circuit, came back on, lost the car. I think DKF1 might have hit him from there. I could be wrong now, but and if I am wrong, I'll hold my hands up. But it's just something I just briefly saw there, so we will have to wait and see. But is it going to go to slick conditions though? Like, I'll tell you now, if this stops raining, Jono's in the best position here. But it doesn't look like it's going to stop raining though. It's Evan S. Oh. Just worked himself up into a great position and then makes a mistake like that. Connell. Thanks, Connell.
What?
Oh, I was calling you there. I was wondering where you were.
Oh, sorry.
Evan S gets a drive-through penalty for speeding under the safety car at this level.
Mother of God.
In a great position as well. Just worked his way up to P5 and then he goes and does that. It's a free position for everybody behind him. And the worst thing is he can't serve it on the safety car. He has to serve it when it comes in. Hopefully it'll come in at the end of the next lap. And who's pitting? There's a few pitting here. Funny Guy's pitted. And Lukey Dookie and no, not Carl hasn't pitted, so you Funny Guy, Lukey Dookie, Evan S and Sooty Baby all pitting.
What are they going on to though? That's the thing.
They're all going on to sauce today.
Yeah.
It looks like it.
This is the weirdest race I've ever seen, I swear to God. This is so weird, like.
Oh, Sooty's hell in the pit because of Funny Guy.
Oh.
But it doesn't make any difference actually.
This is so weird. Because like Colin, like I'm not going mad. Like to me and you, it's sopping, correct?
It's starting to stop raining though. Look, it's lightening up a bit, but it still just looks like it's intermediate.
There is quite a good amount of spray off the cars, yeah.
Like if you go on board with John, there's still spray coming off the back of Lucky Nutshot's car.
Yeah. Oh yeah. And it's quite substantial, to be honest with you. Like,
do you remember the race we had in season 5 actually in Austria, where it was? I know it wasn't slicks and inters; it was between full wets and inters.
Yes.
It's very, very similar.
I pitted twice to try find out.
Actually, hang on a second. We've got somebody in the chat here, expert in the wet. Well, he calls himself an expert in the wet anyway. Fanjo, what would you do in this situation?
Fango.
Tugbird.
Oh,
Tugbird would have crashed out by now, but Fanjo mightn't have.
Fango bet.
Wow, you beat the 10th place team in the league, Fanjo. Fair play to you. Well done.
But we can't say much. We beat Sheffield.
Well, we done. No, we didn't mention it. He's mentioning it in the chat. That's the thing, you see. We didn't mention it at all.
Yeah.
We had a job to do tonight and we did it.
Yeah.
Unlike the other fellas up in Manchester.
All the way out to Sheffield. Rough parts around there, lads. I can tell you one thing. I've been around Bramall Lane a good few times, which is quite weird. But yeah, I can tell you one thing: it is absolutely crap around Bramall Lane. Like, you would not walk out there after 7 o'clock. Like, it's such a bad area. And Carl Bartford swap positions. That's because Upper with that has gone into the pits.
Someone else is
But
pitting.
he's
Bartford's
spawned
pitted as well. Oh, hang on! It stopped raining.
Ah, here.
It has stopped raining, and I tell you now, Lucky Nutshot and DKF1 are going to be under pressure here. If you want to laugh at pronunciations, Fandro, why don't you come into the chat here, mate? Honestly.
What is it?
Laughing at Upper with that.
Upper with that.
Fact about it, boy.
Andrew can't even say that word because that's a North Dublin word. That is upper with that. He's too posh to say that in an accent.
We'll get
Upper with that. What is that?
We'll get a voice recording now in a second, won't we?
Oh yeah. Here, Bonnell and Bolin. Stop that. Jimmy Ladd. How's the farm? The new name in the chat. Shut up,
Absolutely. Alright then.
Few dynamites, Bonnell.
Well, thankfully from our point of view, Tugbird in that safety car is going to get out of the way. That's all we need him to do, is just get out of the way.
Who's Evox?
No, Tugbird.
Oh yeah.
He's in the far of this here.
Lads, I'm saying John wants to be like a rocket ship here.
It's just straight up, hasn't it? Look at the track, it's just straight up from nowhere.
Do you know what this is, Colin?
This is the Chinese Grand Prix.
Dylan has gone back to college, got his weather degree, and he's giving out tips to John and Carl here. There's only one explanation for it. Like,
He's on the phone, isn't he? That's
Yeah.
what's going on. Yeah, I should have known that. But then why is he not giving that to Lucky? Where they finished
But I
last
finished
night?
last night.
Ninth. But like, I was not expected to do well, mate. I'm lucky to finish ninth. I hit the barrier at the last corner. If people saw that. Quite funny, actually.
Where did he finish? In bed.
Yeah.
I
Lucky's
was in bed
gone.
for that race.
And he's going to stay out. He's going to brave it out on the intermediates.
Watch Sean, oh, look how quick he is already off the start. Is Lucky even burning it? He is as well, wow. Now, crunch time. Oh, the softs are way quicker, you can see already.
DKF1's already lost the position.
And Jono,
It's up
LOI, Jono Yakuncha has taken the lead at the Chinese Grand Prix.
Williams,
There's
if
an
you're
bit of
listening, swap
carnage down the
over.
back there.
Swap over, lads. Thank you.
Yeah, Lucky gets straight out of the way. Oh, he's on the grass! Cutting the grass.
He's
Doing the
giving a bit
groundskeeper's job.
He's giving a bit of a trim.
Yeah, a bit of a trim. Colin, I heard you got the ears lowered there recently.
Me? No, not recently at all.
Jono on for another win. I think so, yes. Jono has put a blinder here.
Long way to go before we can
Like,
claim
this is
that
pretty
one.
much a Williams 1-2 at the moment, you know. This is like Seabucks being the third Mercedes all them seasons ago with
No, it's
Dan and Steve.
Yeah, that was funny actually. Lucky is all over the place and Bartford's up the inside.
Oh my god, who was that?
God, Sutty.
Oh, he made the corner! Oh my god! What an overtake!
DKF1 going backwards as well.
What an overtake by Sudi! He made the corner. Yeah, actually, that was a great overtake, to be honest with you.
I think Funny Guy's going to have some part to say here yet in terms of who wins this race.
Yeah.
He's got most battery, which is actually surprising for Big Dave, I have to say.
Who let you in, Rando?
Funny Guy does the fastest lap of the race.
Up all that, up to P8, lads. He's going to pass Lucky Nutshot here.
I've got one word for Lucky.
Unlucky.
Unlucky.
Unlucky Nutshot.
He hates when I say that, mate. Which only means one thing. I'm gonna keep repeating it.
I'm in
Funny
tier
Guy's
2
having a look up the
currently.
inside. Can he make the corner on Carl? And he does, but then there's going to be all about traction. But Carl
Carl
just...
was very wide, didn't he?
Oh my God, it basically like he let him through.
Exactly.
And now Funny Guy's
Funny
your
Guy
favourite.
left
Oh,
plenty of space as well now.
Carl's understeered like mad through that corner. He needs to stay within the second.
I wonder are the temps gone mad from John O'Neill. He's been racing long enough. Don't be using the overtake.
He might have to here.
I have a feeling Dave's going to go hell for leather down this straight.
Oh, he will.
Here we go now. John is burning it, so is Dave, yeah.
The Funny Guy's not now. He stopped. But look at the straight line speed he has.
Yeah, John has to go straight line speed, but so does Funny Guy by the looks of it. Funny Guy shot the inside. Thanks the corner, lovely.
Fresh. Oh,
Lose
he
the
did
car
it.
slightly.
John needs to hold. Can he hold onto the racing line from here? He does. Funny Guy's breaking very early up the inside. But he carried more speed though. Look at that. Oh, you're burning it, John O.
John needs to save his overtake.
Now he's burning it. He's stopped now. He's stopped there now. I think he was trying to get a bit closer to him, but trying to put him under pressure. Carl is burning it behind him. Carl's got nothing left. Look at that. Can Carl hang on to a podium? Lukey loses the car a little bit. That helps him.
Carl is derating now.
Carl does not want to use 1 ounce of battery through the middle sector. Not 1 ounce. From his point of view. And what's he do? He sets to burn it.
This Funny Guy's second win, I think. If he still holds it.
This is big Funny hit we're talking about here. We have to hold on a second here now. You could pit at the end of this lap knowing him, like we've seen him do some strange things before, and John O needs to burn it now. He needs to stay within it,
Yeah,
and he's not.
Funny Guy is very quick. Funny Guy would, to be honest, would be one of the quickest lads in the tier now. To be honest with you,
100% when he's on it.
When he's on it, exactly, yeah. Carl burning it on Jono, but Jono's also burning it.
Fans will come back on that comment there, mate. You have to think about that one again. Oh, here he goes. Here goes Lukey Duke. He's up the inside. Carl should have stayed right. Oh, he's too late. He's going to hit Jono. Oh, no. And he holds on to the position. But Sutty's going to...
Yeah.
Sutty's going to... So, Funny Guy wins the Chinese Grand Prix. Lukey Dukey provisionally second, but he won't keep that.
Keeping that position, like,
so it'll be Jono and then Sutty on the podium with Carl. Unfortunate to miss out there. And Barteford in P6.
I'm half glad I'm not in that part right now. The language Carl is probably using.
Carl will be fuming now, I can say that much now.
The PlayStation is being unplugged and thrown out the window.
Yeah, I know what he'd be saying, but I can't say it on air, unfortunately. And DKF1 steals the fastest lap of the race at the end. Actually, that could be important. He's in the points, hasn't he? He was, yeah. So he doubles his tally. From 1 point to 2 points. And he gets the drive of the day, just for good measure.
I'd nice little view of that now, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I was on board with Lukey. So anyway, Funny Guy takes victory around China. Lukey Dukey second, Jono third, Sutty fourth, Carl fifth for the moment, Bart for sixth, up with that seventh. Evan S8, lucky not shot, finishing ninth on intermediate after only one stop. DKF1 10th, King Papa 11th, Griffin 12th, Ryan Karen 13th. We lost those three drivers at the back. However, these are only provisional. Something tells me that podium order is not going to stay the same. Find something funny, yeah?
Yeah. I saw he was typing in the chat there.
Oh.
Dear teacher.
Right then, Connell, get the lads in this party here, don't you?
Yeah. What happened there? Oh?
What happened there? We just saw a race, mate. That's what happened.
Oh, my PlayStation just had a big error thing there. What
Yeah,
happened there?
just clip your footage as well in case people don't have it. So that'll help.
I did.
Yeah, good man. Always something that we should probably need to kind of do.
Right, so hopefully lads appearing online. So Lukey Dookie.
Are we inviting Lukey? It's not going to stand.
He's definitely not. I'm gonna
It's
vote
not,
John off.
it's not going to stand. Sooty is the one that's not finished. Yeah, it's going to be. Yeah, that's a bad one from Evan, I have to say. He's going to probably get 10 seconds for that, isn't he? Oh, from Lukey even, sorry.
We'll have a look anyway. So it was Jono.
Jono was P3, which will be P2, and then Sooty then.
And Hawthorne.
Hey, that's not allowed. Not allowed in my lobby.
Big Dave.
Big funny guy.
He's big and he's funny, lads.
Oh, you can't beat him, honestly. Celebrate with the Buckfast tonight, no doubt. Unless he's the last time we were here, last time we were in this situation, he said he ran out of it when he won a race. So surely this time he's after learning his lesson, like.
There's Hawthorne. Hello, Dave.
And he Buckfast left, mate, to celebrate. I've had it already.
I think he's on mute. There he is.
Absolutely none.
You're a joke, honestly. That's the second time that's happened now. That's just unacceptable, Connell.
What is?
He's no Buckfast left to celebrate. Completely unacceptable.
Do you have any tonight, Dave?
Nope.
You on dry, are you?
What?
Yeah.
No way.
That's why I'm racing.
That's why you're so. That's why you're so rapid. Like.
I'm still sweating after it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. There's Jono. And who else are we getting on? Sooty.
Yeah, probably Sooty, yeah.
Shooter's away.
Sooty is away, is he?
Yeah.
Alright, well we have these two then.
So I'll start off with Mr. Jono. He's there.
Hello.
Hello, sir. Right, so.
Interesting, wasn't it?
Obviously, the reason why you're here is that would not be Luke will not be getting that position. I can tell you that for sure. So I can make a decision on that very confidently. So, Jono, talk me through the race. I can tell you one thing: you had myself and Colin scratching our heads for the race. We were puzzled, just absolutely. We were like,
Lads,
"What in
did
the
you not
name
get
of
the
God?"
message off Ravenwest? Medium soft. It's overpowering here.
Well. In terms of that, the fucking rain, I suppose, was the thing I was confused about.
No, it actually was helping
talk
the
me through
medium
because
from overheating.
talk me through because from the stream point of view, it was sopping. So we were like, "What is going on here?"
The last 2 or 3 laps before the safety car was a bit ropey, but the lads will tell you, I was already saying, look, I'm committed to this and I'm going for softs, because the forecast was sort of strange. And the fact that the rain never came at the rate it was predicting, you're just like, oh, fuck it. Like, what's the worst that can happen? You spin, you crash. Like, you have a chance of a win if you do something awesome. If it dries out enough and you're right, you're going to be gaining time. The lads either have to pit or they're on the wrong tires and you have a chance to make up the spot. So
yeah,
I'm not in a championship battle. I can have a laugh and mess around with strategy. If it doesn't feel too bad, no point in pitting just because it looks bad.
Yeah, right onto the softs there, I was like, what? Because do you know the way, John, you've been awfully unblessed with glitches, but the pits, I said, he's either now not changed his tyres or he has a glitch. When I saw you hear it now on the stream, I was like, he's gone soft there, this is clearly an error.
No, it was just, it's one of the nice things with the rear chase, when it's pissing down, you can barely see the rear wing of the car because you get the massive droplets. But
Yeah.
it just was never getting to that stage, and it's just like, all right. And like, we were obviously talking to the party, but it was one of those that it's like when you weren't losing time to them, you knew that was the recall.
Mhm.
Like, and as soon as it came out of the pits on the sauce, like it said, look, I'll give myself a few corners. If the tires don't heat up or they feel like shit, I'll go in and just bite the bullet and go into inters. But they felt fine in the S's, and it's just like, fuck it, we're here now. We might as well just go for it. Like, but
Uh,
when that other safety car came out, it was just a fucking nightmare. Because if you pitted then, you were going behind the boys, but you knew, like, if they got to you, you were fucked.
Cause, because
Because they,
with the first safety car, when you were behind King Papa, I was like, oh, watch here now, turn one, he's gonna fucking go wide. You're up his hole. I was like, what? What is this? I was like, this track is soaking. Like a
like,
rally car would struggle around this track. I was like, what is going on here? Like, a fucking boat would do better. Like, struggle to get around there. Like, I couldn't believe it, and I'm still confused. I don't know how. Like, I referenced that Russia race we had a few games ago, where it's half grid run softs, half grid run inters. So I couldn't
that's what
believe it.
it was. It never seemed to get fully to the crossover. It was maybe only 2 laps where being on the dries compared to the inters was
Yeah,
shy.
yeah,
But like, before the safety car, obviously the lads that took out, like, I think I dropped down to like the 147s and the boys were in the 144s.
yeah.
But on a boundary track, you're talking like 5 seconds difference. And this game's coding just seems really weird with it. So like, if you're in that territory, there's no point in pitting.
Exactly. Yeah, I can see what you mean. Like, but I suppose how'd you? What was kind of the hope for tonight? Obviously, I know hope is a winner, a podium, but realistically, in terms of what would you've taken
Oh look, I would
result
have
wise?
happily taken the top 6 or something. Like, everyone in that party was disappointed with qualifying, because myself and Lucky were both up on our last laps.
Hmm.
Like, I dropped 2 tenths twice in the fucking. Lucky dropped like 3.5, 4. Like, Carl had a nightmare on his last lap. Like, and I'd deliberately gone softer as well, just to fucking keep as many pairs, like, sets of sauce, because that was sort of the thought that, look, if it is that intermediate weather and the track's cold, you can
Yeah,
keep the sauce alive for longer.
I
So,
get you. Yeah, it's
and then if you had the extra safety car and you were in position to take advantage of it, you could and have a fresh set without having to worry about having like 8% scrubbed off already.
yeah, like the what was it the end of the quality. Lot of lads were kind of bottling it. I think it's a weird odd track for quality. I found myself that quality was a lot more difficult than it seemed, but um. Imola next week. Good track. I yet to actually do a league race. Oh no, yeah, league race on that track in the last 2 games. I think so. Look forward to that. So how
Haven't
do you feel?
haven't turned a lap on it. Probably will do the usual. Have a few laps after this all finishes, and then not see it again until the weekend. But I
Absolutely.
just wanted to say as well, congrats, Dave. You balls like boulders to make some of the moves I saw you, mate, behind. But fair play,
Cheers.
Sean, and thoroughly deserved win.
Cheers.
Right, so Colin, on to Big Dave. So
Big funny guy. No, it's not. Dave doesn't exist. Big funny guy. That's the only name that exists in my mind.
You can keep it. You can keep
Absolutely, I'll be keeping it, mate. Don't you worry about it. I can't even remember you qualified in that race. You were on pole for a bit, and then all of a sudden it kind of like, uh,
it. Third.
you were third on the grid. Yeah, because you've got pole, you think, or
Yeah, I could have got pole, but I was in a party with Sadie,
yeah,
and I was on the comms with Josh Nader on Monday night, and I seen that the strategy was medium to soft, so I was like, right, I'm gonna keep a fresh pair of softs.
yeah.
Just in case I knew the rain was coming, but I didn't know how heavy it was going to get. So I was like, you know what, I'll try my best on the second run. Whatever I get, I'm just going to keep it. I don't care if it was down in 8th place or 9th place or whatever. I was just like, right, whatever. But if I went out for a final run, I reckon I could have beat it, but it wasn't worth the risk. Like,
Yeah, absolutely, and that was the right call as it turned out because that was a very interesting race conditions wise. What were you thinking on the intermediate tyres? Were you thinking it was the right tyre, or what was going through your head during that race?
well, it got heavy and there was spray coming off the car. The DRS was still enabled, and I was like, the sign is if DRS is disabled, you go on to the intermediates.
Yeah.
But I just made the call to go on to the intermediates. It was a lot grippier when I first went on them, but the tire wear was ridiculous. Like after 5 laps, you were like 30%, and I was like, never making the end of this race. But then I seen Jono go on the sauce, and I think DK went on the sauce. City said DK went on the sauce or something.
Nah, Carl did. DK
Carl
was
did.
on Inters.
Yeah, Carl, and it was like, wow, what are they doing?
We
Are
was the
they
same.
nuts? But whenever the last safety car came out, I was in P2, and Lucky was obviously in his intermediates in P1, and whenever he went there, I was like, will he pit? And I like kind of dropped back a bit to see what he would do, and he didn't pit, and I went, you know what it is, fuck it. I'm going in for softs, all or nothing, and within the end of the safety car, it was dry. Um, so we'll have two people. I was P5, there was two people in front of me in intermediates, you
That's
know.
excellent.
So,
Excellent stuff, and obviously then
but I
over.
felt sorry for Jono. Like, I mean, I overtook him on the straight, but I was just like, I actually really want this guy to win.
Sure, look, you know, I thought you called it spot on with the fresher tyres, safety car went in your favour,
Mm.
obviously. So big incident on the pit straight caused a safety car, so there wasn't really much you could do. So anyway, fair play to you, funny guy. And we go
Cheers.
to San Marino next week. Any hopes around there? Or
Um, Actually, not too bad. That's right. It's just that there was it the last chicane, kind of the big sausage curb. Can never get it right. Like,
yeah, absolutely. I'm the
so
same as I'm not good
I could
around
have a
them. So
wee, I could have a wee spin there. You never know.
you're gonna
You know
have,
what I'm like.
you're gonna save a couple of bucks fast now for the next win, or what are you gonna do? That's a big question now.
Is I might buy one just in case I win again. I might buy one for a celebration.
Yeah, you better do so. I mean, and if you
You
don't win,
know,
you can still drink it anyway. Like so that's just the way it
you
works.
know.
Like.
But I'm off it. I'm off the drink. So
Oh right, okay.
you know what I mean.
Well,
Trying to
he
do better. You know.
he's off it until next week.
Next week, yeah.
Yeah, that's the one. Yeah, he's off until next week. That's the one. Yeah. Anyway, well done to you, funny guy. Fair play to mate. Fair play to Dave, and we will see you again soon. And that is it. So we are 1/3 of the way through the season, and we had obviously 4 races this week, the extra race in Abu Dhabi for this tier. So that was obviously, we're now finally back on schedule, which is nice to see. We are all in Imola next week, starting on Monday with tier 2, where I should be on comms. I hope to be on comms. So you will hear from me again, my annoying voice. Thank you to Connell for this evening. And we will see you all again next week. Actually, Connell's going to be on chat next week, so that should be very entertaining. So anyway,
Hello.
we will see you next week.